we go with another one. This one, I'm surprised. I'm gonna show you why. Um, Surprise. The Chiefs didn't win. Yeah. How about that? They got ran into the ground early in the game, trying to make a comeback. Um, it was a shocker, no doubt. But one of the things I guess we can talk about is the halftime show. Now, was it a bad halftime show? No, not really. Wasn't it an exciting halftime show? Was there any surprises? No. They could have. They really could have done a better job and, had someone come out like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is, from that area and everything else. I think that would have been cool to have Lil Wayne come out and just, but you know what? I don't know what these guys are thinking on how they're doing it, but I can tell you right now, for the past, couple years, it hasn't been what it should be because of people who are running it. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because there are plenty notable artists that could do the halftime show. So, nothing against, Kendrick Lamar, nothing against none of these guys, but it's just, it makes me laugh. And like I said, when I get to that point, when they had the Super Bowl out here in Arizona years ago, who they had then. So, now of course it's not going to show that on here from what I have, but here you go. Metallica. You mean to tell me one of the biggest bands in history, the biggest metal bands, well known around the world, they're still touring. You mean to tell me that these dudes, you can't have them at the Super Bowl? Now, there's some ins and outs of the situation. The Metallica band has, gone up and down. They've grown. They've lost band members. Obviously, you have this guy here. He's the latest, member, and of course the original members here. I think this is the guy who died in the bus crash. Then they had the other guy. I forget what his name is. Not that it matters, because dude was trying to, and that's why they had to kick him to the curb. But anyways, that's another story for another time. This band, I don't get it. That one year they had it, the Super Bowl here in Arizona, they had Tom Petty. Tom Petty. That's what you chose. I mean, don't get me wrong. May God rest his soul, rest in peace. Tom Petty. I remember growing up to that dude back in the early '80s. Some of his music, one of his probably most memorable for me videos was the one where he did like the Alice in Wonderland thing, and it used to trip me out. But anyways, this is the band, and if you don't believe me on this situation, you don't believe me? Let's take a look at this. Well, actually, you know what? First, let's see here. Alright. The reasons why. Explanation. Metallica's frontman, James Hetfield, has said that the band might not be a good fit for the Super Bowl. He has said that the band is not acrobatic or a variety show, and that the Super Bowl has become more about spectacle than music. Despite years of anticipation, Metallica has not performed at Super Bowl. The 2026 Super Bowl will be held at Levi Stadium again, which is close to Metallica's headquarters. I mean, bro. Now, there's a lot of ins and outs to this. Alright? There's a lot of ins and outs to this because Metallica, if Metallica's going to do Super Bowl, they need to do it their way. They need to do it their way. They know how to put on a show. Trust me. I know. I've been to a Metallica concert. These guys know how to get it. Period. That's why they're so successful. Bro, all over the country, countries that don't even speak our language, they're well known everywhere. Everywhere. So for a band to be this popular around the world, none of these artists are popular around the world. Like I said, nothing against Kendrick Lamar, but no, you ain't got that kind of star power. These dudes, they got fans everywhere. Everywhere. Now there's, a whole bunch of explanations you can go through and whatever else. Okay. There's some stuff that I looked at. Excuse me, after doing some research. And, like I said, Metallica has grown as a band. And as far as I know, the front man, James Hetfield, is a follower of Jesus. Now, do I know that for a fact? Do I know that, personally? I've just heard stuff here and there. But, once again, they have grown. When they had the long hair, as you can see here. Wrong one. Oh, that's the old school right there. Dude kept his hair. He still got his hair. But they cut their hair on the Reload album, or the Load album. Sorry, not the Reload, but the Load album. Everybody freaked out about it. But either way, Metallica, it probably won't ever happen, because once again, as you can see from this Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar's, and every single year, man, there's some kind of symbolism or junk that they're doing. You had Samuel L. Jackson, which I was just like, what the heck, dressed up like Uncle Sam, and like, bro, it's just, that's the reason why, is because they want to do it the way they want to do it, and Metallica is most likely not down with that kind of stuff. So now, this is the thing that trips me out. If you remember, a couple years ago, this is what happened at Virginia Tech. Let's check it out. Look at that. Let's get hype. That's right. Look at that. You kidding me? The whole stadium absolutely going crazy. Now, I probably might get flagged for this, but I don't care. Because that's not what it's about. It's about putting out the situation, experience, with your, people. This whole this whole thing about, copyrights and all that stuff is ridiculous. It is. Look at it. They singing along. I don't have to show the whole thing. But either way, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they keep doing the same thing. You had Dr. Dre and all that stuff last year. Okay, you got to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up. You're just focused on one demographic. I'm gonna put it out there just like that. And I'm black saying that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact and everything, but I realized one thing, bro, is these guys are sellouts. Period. Now, Metallica, they sell out wherever they go. They sell out stadiums. They sell out, wherever venue they go to. Guess what? Sold out. Sold out. These dudes in their 50s, man, and they still doing it. Touring, making money. I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm out. Peace.